All right, so we are live. Okay, cool. And it looks like I'm all like scary. Well, here's the thing. So you notice no beard. The beard is gone. So if you're in here and you're seeing the beard is gone, I'm sorry. I had an accident. I fell. I split open my chin and I had to shave my beard off. So craziness. So let's go ahead and get a giveaway going here for you guys, and then and we're gonna start with a monster book since it is Halloween. Happy Halloween to everyone. I didn't come in costume, although I could have put on my wizard robe. It was there and available for me. If you're watching this right now, you might be seeing this on YouTube. You guys can all hear me, right? Good morning, Isaac. Good to see you. Welcome in, everybody who's coming in right now. Once I get the giveaway going, I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about what goes on in my show, and we'll go from there. All right. So let's get this first giveaway going. And here we're giving away this book right here, the Dracula. This is a special edition of the Dracula #1. It's a spot foil that the right behind the head of the Dracula bat, vampire bat, I guess, is actually a golden foil thing here. I can kind of make it maybe shine. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, cool. And then behind there, of course, we have some Freddy Krueger. We also have a bunch of other books that you can see in the background. All those books are available for sale as well, and we will probably have those guys up there. So get yourself in to this. Hey, JJ Rec, good to see you. Mike JG, welcome in. Welcome in anybody who's joining for the first time ever coming into my stream. Welcome in. All right, so what we do here, and if you've been watching the stream and you've seen the little video that I had on here, we do what's called a progressive buyer's giveaway. So up to the first $100, we have one item that we're going to be giving away, or depending on what I've put together. This week, it's one item I've started with. I'm going to start out, and if you've looked in there and you saw inside the store, the Progressive Buyers Giveaway is starting out with a Predator #3. It's a CGC graded, older CGC graded, 9.2. And that will be our Buyers Giveaway starting point. From there, we're going to add a few other things to it. I have some really great books for it. I'm really excited to share those with you guys. Now, on to the show, right? So the question is, what happened to my beard, right? Everybody's going to ask that question. Morning. So the simple thing happened. I would tell you the easiest way to find out is go to my YouTube channel, and I did a video on it. Whoa. If you know me from Instagram, you can also see the same video on Instagram. I did kind of put it out in both places because since I'm a semi-public figure with my videos and all that stuff, I often have my face on camera. I thought it would be important to share the change because instead of all of a sudden surprising someone on a live stream for the first time if it's the first time you've ever seen me, nothing's going to change to you. But if you've seen me before, or you've been on any of my live streams before, I've had this glorious beard for almost 15 years, and I hadn't seen my chin in over 20 years. By the way, everybody, since it is Coffees and Comic, here's my coffee. Enjoy. If you have got yours, get yours. And of course, we're doing comics, as you can see. 2 minutes left on that giveaway. Everybody should get in on it. I think we'll start off with some $5 starts today, too. I got some good books to do. Also, in the Buy It Now, there are 2 commissions in there. I am taking commissions as an artist. I don't know if you've seen any of my artwork. If you've seen my channel, you might have seen my artwork. Titles today are a plethora of indie books, and we're talking all the way going all the way back to the 90s to today type stuff. I'm going to be starting off with some today type stuff. Here's a kind of a quick showcase of a piece that I'm working on for a fellow whatnotter, just because he helped me get started here, and I'm working on that piece off when I have time. So that's just one of my sketches. But if you want to check out, there's commissions in there. It is negotiable price. I did leave it at give that 30% off if someone wants. In there, generally speaking, my commission costs about $100 for a sketch cover. Now, a sketch cover is not a black and white sketch cover. It is a full color sketch cover where I do the full shebang. Other stuff you might see. Check out my YouTube channel. Check out the art stream that's on the art stream that's on there. You'll be able to see other pieces I've done, or check out Instagram. I have some pictures up of things I've done there as well. So, without further ado, let's get on to our auctions. And I'm going to go ahead and start with this book. This is a hot book right now. This is Ghost Machine #1. And here we go. Okay, who's going to be our winner? All right, Jeffrey, SCH Jeffrey. All right, way to go! You got that. You got that Dracula #1. And let's get this auction started. Here we go. That's going to you, Jeffrey. Nobody on the Ghost Machine, really? That's interesting. All right. Okay, so hey, anybody out there, just let me know if there are any indie books you're interested in. I have tons. So I mean, literally, if you guys can look behind me here, I have these 4 boxes are all indie books. I have some signed books that'll probably go up. I have some magazine-sized books that I'm going to put up too. Some distillery stuff. So, like I said, all indie all day today. Here we go. Another $5 start. Red Coat #1. Again, and my goal today is like last week was to get 100 sales. So I know if I probably would have gone with a Marvel or a DC type character like I did last week, that might be easier because, you know, this is stuff like that. Brat Pack 1 through 5. I don't think I have Brat Pack. Sorry. You always ask for Gadabout. You always have the most interesting books that you want to look up. I don't even have to look that up. I have like I have a set of Big Girls 1 through 3. I have who put out Brat Pack? Was that all right? Nobody on Red Coat. Okay. All right. How about Geiger #1? Here we go. Rick Veitch. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I have it. Nobody on Geiger #1. Okay. How about a Derek Chew Macross cover? I think this was a one-shot. I will check it real quick before I put it up. Coming out from Titan Comics. This is Macross Rick Hunter #1. Derek Chew. We're going to go ahead and start at $5. Gorgeous Minmay cover. Rick in the background in his Veritech fighter. If you are a fan of Robotech, this is a great book to have. It's a beautiful cover. It reminds me of that era. Robotech, one of the very first anime cartoons I ever really watched. Well, let's go with something a little more horrific. How about a let's see here. I know this artist. I believe this is Ariel Diaz, and it is issue 35 of Something is Killing the Children. $5. Cover price. Are you all waiting for like the older stuff? Because I could go that route too. Really easy. Nobody on that. Okay. Here's a fun little book. It is a Scout Comics What Not Select. It eats what it feeds. It eats what feeds it. Sorry, it eats what feeds it. This is the Virgin variant cover, starting at $5. What Not exclusive, limited to I think 200. Yes, 200. Carlton Beyond the Grave, number 9. Nope. This is a cover of Junkyard Joe. I think this is Junkyard Joe number 1. Virgin variant cover, black and white. Brett Eric Anderson cover. $5 start. Who's gonna break that first purchase out? Junkyard Joe. It's a limited cover variant, Virgin cover, and it was one of the ones that they did for raising money for the for veterans. Here is Kiss the Demon. Kiss the Demon. It is number 1, and it's a 1 in 25 Virgin variant. Here we go. It's so quiet. You know, I don't have a lot of horror books. I mean, I have some, but not a lot. I have set of Feral 1 through 5 that's probably going to come out here in a little bit. Might do a $10 start on that if anybody's interested. All right, nobody on the Kiss. How about some Animal Ninja or Animal Samurai, the Kitsune. Here is Kitsune number 1. This is a fantastic story, by the way. If you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you'd like Kitsune. It is well worth that $5. This is a limited cover. Hotline Miami Wildlife. Man, you read some really odd comics. But that's okay. We all have our own taste of things, and that is exactly fine. That's what we like, right? This was in that month where we had all the Spawn, and because of Batman Spawn. This is Radiant Black number 20, but it is a special Spawn Radiant Black cover. It would totally be a cover buy. I mean, the book's great too. I mean, if you've read any of Radiant Black, it's a fantastic story. It reminds me, it's so good. It's like as good as Cowl was, and that was only like a 6-issue miniseries. This book has been great from the start until now. I mean, I'm I'm about a week behind. I think that was issue 35. I do have, I think, 1 through 12 of Virgin of the David Mack Virgin variant covers. But I can find out for you specifically on it. Such a great cover, though. Just hate this friggin' bag. Such a pain in the butt. Sorry, issue number 36 on Something is Killing the Children, Ryan. I can run it again if you'd like. Nobody on the Radiant Black. I just had a Spawn cover up there. Do I have any Spawn? I do. Let's see. I actually think there's a Spawn number 8 in one of my boxes right behind me, and then there's this Spawn issue 345, Virgin variant cover. So, Spawn, this is issue 345. This is the Virgin variant of that cover. No go? Okay. Okay, this next one I'm going to be putting it up for $3 because it's not as near mint as I would like it to be. It's probably is near mint, but I would say near mint minus, if not very fine. But it's a Lennox Lyrics. It is an FOC incentive cover, Samurai Sonya number 2. It's just a pretty cover. I don't know anything about the book itself, so I can't speak to it. But it's a pretty cover. Female samurai. Can't go wrong. Especially this early in the morning. Beauty. Nope. Okay. How about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and what is the name of that company? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Stranger Things. I think this is number 1. It was a con exclusive, but I didn't pay con prices for it. So here you go. $5 start, everyone. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Stranger Things, number 1. Okay. Nobody on that? Space Ghost number 1. Alex Toth design cover. Space Ghost #1, Alex Toth design cover. I always like these covers because this is like kind of a cool design for how you would show someone how you want to promote your art for it. I think that one's not going back in. That's good. No. This is another one of the Alex Toth variants. Here we go. Beautiful. I mean, here you go. It's designing out Space Ghost, how they were going to design out the character for the comic books. And it's Alex Toth. Hey, there we go. All right, got about. You break us in for the first sale. I sure appreciate you, my friend. I hope everybody who got stuff, yeah, I'll rerun it. Here we go. I hope everyone who bought stuff last week and the week before, you guys all got your stuff and everything came to you exactly as you expected. I hope it all looked good. And I hope you liked your extras. Oh, yeah. If you left a review, I super appreciate that. Thank you so much. Did you see the Stranger Things Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles get about? Would that be something you're interested in? Should I rerun that too? This is the first Supermassive. This is a... Oh, okay. This is Supermassive. This is the first crossover series between the three main titles of the Radiant Black universe. That's the only way I can describe it. I want to say it's the Massive Verse, but I don't know if that's what they call it. But great Virgin variant cover has Radiant Black. Oh gosh, what's the guy's name? The dude right there in the front. I can see it. His comic book in front of me. Can't think of it. Anyway, but great storyline. If you are these are all three really enjoyable storylines. I highly recommend them. I collect them. This is a Virgin variant of a title that I actually collect. So pick it up. I like them. I like them all. I love to share really good books with people, and this is one of those books that I think people would enjoy. Okay, cool. Let me grab my next pile. Sure. Let's go that way. For this one, I'm going to do a $10 start. 20-second auction, and it's going to be an auction, not a sudden death. And what we're going to do is we're going to do Dracula number 1, Dracula number 2, Dracula number 3, and Dracula number 4. The whole series for $10. The Awesome Freddy is a print from that I got from Comic Tom. I'd be willing to put it up for $10. Here is these 4 books starting at $10. You guys got 15 more seconds. Great day to buy horror. Halloween. All right. Nobody on the Dracula. Okay. How about Feral number 5? Feral 1 through 5 for $15. That is $1 less than cover price per book. Huh? Oh man, I didn't know that. You know what? That's a great thing to share. Please share that with me a little bit. Why don't you write me some? Let me hear more about that. Because they were asking me to give more information about what people like or dislike about those programs, and I'd love to give them good feedback from what you guys are experiencing. Because I haven't yet seen any coupons for myself. Other people have had coupons. I don't have any Ice Cream Man. I actually did have some in a previous sale, and I sold it all out. I should have talked to Brian before the sale. I bet you I could have gotten some Ice Cream Man for this show. All right, so how about Feral 1 through 5 for starting at $15? You know what? No, let's start it at $10. I think this is a great book, but I think it's a great deal. You guys should get a good deal on this. So basically, we're gonna go down here. We're gonna do the same auction. I'm gonna pump it up to 30 seconds because it'll take longer to put the books out. So here we go. We're gonna start the auction. It's Feral 1, Feral 2, and that is the Freddy Krueger cover, the Nightmare on Elm Street cover. Feral 3, standard trade dress. Feral 4, 28 Days Later cover. And Feral 5, which I can't even tell you what... I know that's a movie reference cover, and I can't think of what it is. Nobody. $10. 5 books. That was $2 a book, guys. And they're $3.99 regular price. All right. And it saves you from having to go hunt them down. You can't. I don't think you can get 1, 2, and 3 out of in first printing. These are all first prints, by the way. How about Dune number 1, House Atreides, for $5? Jay Lee cover. Oh, you know what? I did. Well, it's going to be a long one. Well, Jay Lee cover. This was the first series that they came back with for the Dune series of the new stuff coming out. Good morning. I am Cindy Vish. Welcome in. Welcome in to everybody else who's come in and I hadn't said good morning to. I've been, focusing on this stuff here. So good morning to everyone again. Make sure you have your coffee because this is Coffee and Comics. And if you're out there on the YouTube stream, right, watching me right now, I'm sorry I'm not paying attention to you too much. It's not because I don't want to. It's because, I really can't. I mean, I probably could go on here. I have to turn the volume off of this. I could probably go and watch it on my tablet, but I'm not going to be able to respond, unfortunately. Just the nature of the beast. Here we go. And all right, cool. Anyway, so if anybody's out there watching, just come in and say hi. And if you want to come onto the stream and buy something in here, you just jump onto Whatnot and join us there. And the Whatnot stream is actually in the description of the stuff. All right, so nobody on Dune. Okay. So I suppose that means that you wouldn't want the Virgin variant of the same issue, right? Did everybody get a copy of Moon Man? Number 1. This is the second printing. It was a smaller print run. Great book, great story, very interesting. Quite the story. The art's pretty awesome. This is Kid Cudi presents with Higgins, and I ran them for $10. I'd be happy to run them again. Okay, nobody on the Moon Man. Sold out issue number 24 of Department of Truth. Just happens to be the next book in the box. Starting at $5. Going. Oh, you know what? Let's not start this at $5. It just came out. Let's start it at $3. Unread, brand new, $3. Department of Truth number 24. Sold out. Cover is of the Kennedy assassination. Hottest book on the market right now. You want to run it again? Okay. Okay, here we go. $10 start. Starting the auction right now. It's up there, Ryan. All right. Congratulations, Ryan. There you go, my friend. How about a little bit of interesting, fun stuff here? We're looking at Dudley Dotson and the Forever Machine. It's written by Scott Snyder and Jamal Ingle, the art. We'll start at cover price. Sold out low print comic from Dark Horse. I almost feel like I need to move my mic a little bit this way so that when I lean, you guys can still hear me pretty good. I don't think you can't hear me. I can hear myself fade in and out. Okay, nobody on the Dudley Dotson. That's issue 3 again. Oh. Don't you hate it when you think you buy something and you didn't? Like, I'm looking here and I've got issues 1, 2, 3, and I thought that was 4, but then it's actually just issue 3 again for some reason. Anyway. One, 2, 3 of Creature from the Black Lagoon. We're going to go ahead and start that at a $5 start. I know that sounds crazy. But Creature of the Black Lagoon, issues 1 through 3. And if you want, I'll even swap out the 3 to whichever 3 you want. Monster Comics not selling on Halloween. That's really weird. How about Frankenstein number 1? $5 start. Oh no, actually $3 start. Great cover though. I mean, electrified around the body. It looks interesting. I love it. It's just a really cool way to do it. Okay. So, in my hands, I have Abbott 1973. I think these are 1 through 5. This is a book that I think just recently got picked up. Issue 1. I'm just double checking. Issue 2. So issue 1 and 2 are Virgin variant covers, even though they kind of have a semi-trade dress on it. Issue 3, also another one of those Virgin variant semi-trade dress covers. Issue 4 and issue 5. I think it was a 5-part miniseries. We're going to go ahead and start it at $10. And we're just going to do 15 seconds on death. It's all 5 of those books. Nobody on the Abbott. Okay. Galaxy and Ryan Benjamin's Almost Dead. $3 start. Book is in immaculate condition. I just want to give you a deal. Mark Millar and Frank Quietly's The Ambassadors, issue number 1. $3 start. Here we go. No go. Okay. How about Distillery? Gone, number 1, Peach Momoko cover. Oh yeah, Virgin variant. These books usually start at $10. I'm starting it at $5 today. Distillery is a new comic book company over the last couple of years. A bunch of different artists and writers came together and built a new little indie comic company. This is part 1 of a 4-issue series. How about Stereography number 1? And this is Jenny Friesen cover. Also another $10 book. I'm starting at $5. That's $10 starting price. You know, the actual cost of the book is $10 or $9.99. We'll get you in on the very first issue. There you go. All right, Ryan. Army of Darkness number 1. There we go. Army of Darkness Forever number 1. I always love this book. I mean, Evil Dead and Evil Dead 2 were 2 of my favorite horror movies. I mean, Army of Darkness clearly is just the end of Evil Dead, just Evil Dead 2 just being expanded out. Arcade Kings #1. It's a $8 book, so I'm going to go ahead and start at 5. Any image or boom? Image. All right. How about a 3-pack of Basilisk from Boom? Colin Bunn, chapters 1, 2, and 3. So, Boom. Just happened to be the right next thing that I had to pull out. All right. Ryan. Blood Commandment. And this is a vampire story by the same guy who brought us the story about the kid whose imagination takes control of his life. This is an image book, or yeah, I think it's an image book. But this is the variant cover is of course, Lost Boys. Cool variant cover. I love the other book, and my brain is blank because it's, I just got done working a graveyard shift, so you know how that is. Drinking a cup of coffee while I'm talking to you guys. All right, nobody on Blood Commandment. Okay. Oh, that was issue #1, and it's it's Image Comics, and it's Simon Kurdansky. Kelly Thompson's Black Cloak. This is a great book. I loved it. I read like the first. Unfortunately I can't read everything, so I read the first 6 issues of this book, and I really dug it. It's kind of this fantasy detective story, and it's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. Image. Let's do a throwback. Top Cow Image. It is Battle of the Planets #1. We're going to go ahead and start this book at $3. Top Cow Image. Mark Silvestri. This was a popular book for a little bit. The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos. James Tinian. We're just do a cover price start. I could definitely rerun the Battle of the Planets. Oh, I guess I should actually start that. This is a hard book to find, just so everybody knows. That trade dress is also the silvery trade dress, which is the first printing. No go, okay. Battle of the Planets, starting at $3. Here we go. All right, Lakeshore. Boom. Sorry about that. Here's a fun one that I'm going to start at $1. It's VG. I don't see it. I actually don't have any variants of that. I just have issue 1 and 2, and I just finished reading them. And oh my gosh, talk about an incredible story! Credible story. Here's issue 9 of the regular series. Yeah, I mean, I if I could have bought more of it, I would have had more of it. I would have had some for the show, but I didn't. It was sold out. I mean, they're on the second printing. In fact, I only got a number 1 of the second printing. I didn't even get a regular number 1. But fantastic idea, fantastic story. I love it. Tex Avery comics and stories. $3 start. Going back from some old school comedy. This is issue 1 of 4 from the, I think that's probably either early 2000s or late 90s. Okay, nobody on Tex Avery. You guys like the Thundercats? Did anybody get any of the Chitara series? Here's a Chitara number 1. Starting at $3. I like the story. In fact, I hate to say it, but I think I like it better than Declan Shalvey's story of Thundercats. This one's actually better. Okay. I have a couple different variant covers, so I'm going to throw them up one at a time, and if you want them, they'll be there. Thundercats Superman. You know, I have to say the story's not bad. I enjoy the story. What I really enjoyed was there was the Cartoon Network did a restart of the story that was set kind of in the future of what happened in the original series. Your pops probably grew up watching like I did, because I'm not a young chicken. Not a spring chicken. I may look spring chickeny right now, but not a spring chicken. I like that cover. Dan Pisana, Pen. I can't say his name. I never can say his name. I like it. I like this cover though. Oh no, this is Egal. So I like this cover anyway. Still, really good cover, really cool. Like her facing what she believes is her responsibility to have the sword because she doesn't believe Lionel's ready for it. Lennox lyrics. Pretty cover. I think that's just the main cover, though. Just so you guys know, this is the main trade dress cover. But it's cool cover. I mean, and the art on the inside, Carbone's art on the inside is fantastic. For me, being an artist, that's what really draws me to books. I mean, story is pretty important too. But if the art sucks, it might not be an enjoyable story. How about a Chicken Devil #1 from Aftershock? Someone said made some rumor that they went out of business, but I just saw they put out a new book this week or next week for the in comic shops. So I don't know if they're. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, someone said, oh, I think they stopped paying their artists and they went out of business, but they just put out a brand new book, so I don't know if that's really true. I think maybe they've cut back. All right, James Tinian, Scary Story, The Closet. I have issues 1, 2, and 3. The art in this is fantastically scary. And we're going to go ahead and do a $10 start on this one. I highly recommend this. Yeah, Tinian lives close to where you live. That's cool. All right, nobody on the closet. Okay. Matt Emmons, Crusader #1. Mad Cat, Mad Cave Comics. It's an opportunity to start a new storyline. I don't remember how many issues of this there were. I only picked up issue 1, and I picked up both covers. Nobody on that one? And this was the variant of #1. If you didn't get the other one, here, and you wanted to get the other one, here you go. I'm not sure what the actual setting is. Is it set in the actual Crusader time, or if it's set in kind of like a futuristic world where they have gone back to this kind of battling? crossover number 1, 3D special, Donny Cates, goodness. If you like Donny Cates. Some people don't like Donny Cates. I actually met some people who don't like Donny Cates. But great. I mean, the 3D special is pretty cool. All right, Ryan. Here's your opportunity to get a chance to get some comic book history. Comic book YouTuber makes his own comic. This is the Event Horizon variant cover for Crashdown number 1. Starting at $3. I can't remember how much he sells them on his website for. I don't even think you can get this for this anymore from his website. Good story. Art is okay. Ben Templesmith's art is okay. He's a great cover artist. I don't know if his sequential art is as good as his cover art, in my opinion. You know what? I think we're at a point where we need to do another giveaway. So I'm going to go ahead and start this giveaway. I have multiples of this number 1, so here we go. Starting the giveaway for random comic number 2. It is The Closet. Now you get a chance, get that one for free, and then you'll be like, oh, I need to buy the other 2. You know how it is. So we're all comic fiends. Warren Ellis, Jason Howard, Cemetery Beach number 1. $3 start. A few years back. Unless you hate Warren Ellis. And that's okay if you do. Oh, West Michigan. Oh, the other writer. Okay. Got it. All right. So I don't often recommend things that I've only read the first issue of, but I have the full run of Kanto, and I'm going to pick it up. I'm gonna read it, and it's all written by the same guys, Moore and Zucker. This is Kanto City of Giants number 1. It is a separate story, but within the Kanto universe of Kanto. I'm going to sell it for $3. Getting started right now. But fantastic story. I mean, if you saw Behind the Predator, there's a Boss Logic cover of number 1 of the regular series. That is the Boss Logic cover is freaking amazing looking. Should I pull the books from the back and start selling those? Okay, nobody on that Kanto. Okay, cool. How about a Berserker number 1? That one's a $5 start, guys. Berserker number 1. If you haven't read this book, you want to read this book. This is a book that you want to have in your collection. The story is fantastic. It just builds. And issue 12 was just freaking awesome. And then all these other short stories they've done since have been fantastic. This is a limited to, I think, 1,000. It doesn't come with the COA, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But it was from, I want to say it was Beachside Collectibles, I think. So it's a Whatnot variant of Berserker number 1. All right, Ryan. Nice, cool, foily cover for number 6. Berserker number 6. Okay, nobody on the foot. The Blue Flame Adventure Magazine number 1. Came out from Vault Comics. It is Cantwell, the guy who did the anyway, so great, interesting story. The Blue Flame. Check it out. All right, Ryan, you won the giveaway too. This is a pretty cool cover itself. That first one was an homage to, I don't know if you realized it was an homage to Rocketeer. Here we go. Give it another shot. I think this is the main cover, the A cover. That was the B cover. Or their variant. The Blue Flame. Speaking of Berserker number 12. This is one of the variant covers, but this is one of my favorite covers. Because it crosses, crosses Berserker and the other side of it for, Keanu Reeves movie, where anyway. This is a variant that's pretty awesome. One of my favorites of issue 12. I think I actually had this in a Virgin variant, which it just shows him sitting on the box. There's nothing else around him. It's a sketch variant. It was pretty cool. I think I had that one graded and I sold it for like $150. Back in the day. This is the first Berserker storyline after the Berserker thing. The Berserker. This is Poetry of Madness. It was a one shot, one issue. Didn't have more than one issue. We'll do it for cover price. But this is a pretty freaking awesome story. And Steve Scrose's art is awesome in here too. So that's another plus to it because he is one of my favorite artists. All right. How about Skybound X #1, Rick Grimes 2000. Him and his lightsaber. I also have the cover coming up with him fighting Negan with lightsabers. Okay. Nobody on the Rick Grimes. This is issue 2. It has a storyline from Birthright, as well as it has the second part of Rick Grimes' story. And so it's got that Birthright cover, but it's the actual, and it's got, think of they have 3 or 4 stories on the inside. Okay. Here we go. Negan versus Rick Grimes. Everybody's been waiting for this one. The red bat versus the blue lightsaber. So, it's kind of like Darth Vader versus Luke Skywalker. When in Empire Strikes Back. Right? Because, Rick got his hand cut off and he's got a metal hand. How about the Secret War on Weed? I do. I believe I have 1 through 12. They're the Virgin variant covers. I'll start them at $5 each. I can grab them. I also have the first 12 issues of the other storyline, too. The other, based in the same universe. All right, 1 second. I'll grab that. You never know what anybody's going to want these days. All right. Issue 1. Usually goes for about $20. Yeah, something is killed. House of Slaughter, yeah. Ryan is gonna get a heck of a deal today, guys. Issue 2. issue 3, and this one happens to be have a clear backer board, so it's even more special. Issue 4, also with a clear backer board. Issue 5 with a clear backer board. Issue 6. Okay, can stop there. All right. Anybody else for something that's killing the children? I've got issue 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh no, I guess I have 6 through 10. Yeah. Right here. Okay, let's see. What do we got next? Blaze 1. Captain Harlock. Sorry, I keep kicking my camera. I didn't mean to. $3 start. Yeah, I mean, I could do a bundle on those 5. The next 5 if you want. What were you thinking price wise? Name it and make the offer, and I'll tell you yay or nay. Were you thinking you wanted these, and you were thinking maybe you wanted the early issues of House of Slaughter as well? Oh, we're gonna put up a spawn number 8. Start at $5. Yeah, man, I could do 21. All right, I put it in the buy it now. It's called Ryan's Comics for $21. And that gets you 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So you just go to the little shop thing, and then you probably have done this before. So there you go. Just so everybody knows, in $15, we're adding a book to the buyer's giveaway. Just so everyone knows. Yeah, of course. That's why they're there. Nobody on Spawn 8. Okay. How about our good friend Mickey Finnegan, or as we know him as, brain just went blank. YouTube personality. Can't think of his name. Brain went blank. Anyway, here's his book for $5. Swagglehos. Yes, thank you. Why did that go blank? Yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, as long as it got applied, you're good. That's not a big deal. How about a She comic number 3, Bill Tucci, from the 90s. $3 start. There we go. Pretty cover. I'm okay with that. Sin City Special Edition, A Dame to Kill for. I think this is just a special edition of number 1. So I believe it's a reprint. We'll go ahead and start it at $5 though. Frank Miller goodness. Okay. For those of you just joining, we're doing indie books today. All right. I think it's time to trade up. Or down. One or the other. Here's a book that has recently got hot. Ferret number 1. If you know, you know. There you go. Starting at $3. Sorry it's double cover price, but First frenzied issue. How about Big Game #1? Mark Miller and Pepe Larraz, and it has a bunch of Mark Miller's characters all going hunting. Start at $3. I'm not sure. I'm with that by saying that I'm going to say probably not. How about John Jang? These are Final Boss exclusives #1 and 2. Issue number 194 in both books. So comes with a COA. This is Tyler Kirkham's comic book. They're a connecting cover, 1 and 2, and they're the same numbers of Final Boss. It's a $20 set, and I'm going to start at $10. No Bernie Wrightson, unfortunately. Sorry. Although I do have Star Reach #1. Do you know what that is? Now, this is in a very fine... It is probably in a fine to very fine condition. I don't know if I'd want to let it go for less than 30. But it is a rare comic. An early independent. It has Howard Chaykin, Walt Simonson, Jim Starlin, and Steve, I don't know if Steve is. Skeetus? It is a mature book, just so you guys know. This is not a kid's book by any means. Yeah, I'll show the spine. The most damage on it here. In fact, you know what? I'll take it out of the bag. The most damage on it is this corner. The spine itself is actually pretty clean, and then it has a damaged corner here at the top. It has a little chunk right there, so that's why I would say probably a 7.5. The back has one spot right here, maybe even a 7.0, maybe even less. Harder to say because it's such a rare and hard book to put together. It's all black and white. It's all together. I still would really be hard-pressed to let it go for less than 30. Because of how rare it is. A good pressing will probably take out the corner problems, but you're not going to get rid of the chunks, the little tears. But the book itself is all together and has all the art in it. That's the killer thing. So very hard to get. this one had a... I thought a COA with this one. I guess not. All right. This one is, signed by Bart Sears, comes with a COA, or comes with a card. That was his COA. Signed by Bart Sears, right there. It's in really good condition, too. Starting at $5. Turok Dinosaur Hunter. Valiant. Bart Sears goodness. Bart Sears drawing dinosaurs is pretty freaking awesome. Okay. Alright, so no Thundercats. How about Dark Horse Comics Presents #1? Yeah, I got about 30 more minutes of my show running today. How about some Wildcats? Does anybody like Wildcats? Zenoscope Hydra #1. Nobody? Okay. Something Epic #1. Less than cover price. Well, first of all, I'd have to find them. I didn't see them where they thought they usually are, so I'll have to check and see if I know where those the 11 and 12 are. They're not in the Virgin box because they weren't Virgins. They were their regular trade dress ones. And I don't think I saw them over in SO. I'd have to check. But Yeah, I'd probably do. If I can find them. All right, so nobody on Something Epic. Really great book. Fantastic story. How about A Righteous Thirst for Vengeance, number 1? Nobody on that? Okay. Man's Best Friend. Man's Best, number 1. Animals in Space. Cover price. All right. This is a very clean copy of Invincible number 1. Free comic book day. Checked and stamped back in the day, but not stamped on the book at all. It's completely clean. Go crazy. It is Invincible number 1. Free comic book day version. Goes for like $20. Okay? Max number 1. $3 start. Okay. There you go. You guys like Conan? Oh. How about Savage Dragon number 1? It was they had it up for $7 at the place. I paid a good deal on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you guys for 3. Savage Dragon number 1. I mean, here's classic image. Right there. Cyberforce Origins, Cyblade, Mark Silvestri, goodness. $3 start. I mean, think about it. This is Psylocke, right? From the X-Men. Was Mark Silvestri's, but Psyblade. Here's number 1 of his ongoing series, Cyberforce number 1. $3 start. Nobody on the Cyberforce. All right. So I can assume you guys won't want any of the other issues of Cyberforce, right? The original series. I have an Evil Ernie for today. Chaos Comics, Dynamite, Sundom cover. Goes for, well, when I got this book, it was at Torpedo Comics. They were doing it for $12. I'm going to go ahead and start it at $5. All right, nobody on the Evil Ernie. I think this is a one-shot, Eternal Descent from Opus Comics. Same people who put out the other books for Zeta. $5 start. Eternal Descent. I'm assuming she's not an angel. All right. I have a darker image. This one is still in the poly bag. It comes with the Max card. As you all know, Max is being made by HBO right now. They're redoing it. $5 start in the poly bag with the card. Has Blood Wolf in it. This story that almost got them banned from doing comic books. Period. All right, Ryan. Capcom, Udon, Street Fighter, Hyperloot. This is a cover by the artist from the game, did a lot of the game art. I actually, on my eBay site, yes, I said eBay out loud on my Whatnot stream. Hopefully they won't kick me off. I have a sketch cover drawn by this artist up on my eBay site. I'm going to start this one at $5. I think Street Fighter is going to be making a pretty big return here soon. All right. No go on the Street Fighter. A very clean Wildcats number 1. $5 start. But I guess everybody probably has one of these, right? However, I'm pretty sure very few people have one of these. This is the newsstand edition Wildcats number 2. And I'm going to start it at $5. It's probably a 9.4 to 9.6. But super rare. Really low print run. Same story as the regular comic, but super rare, very low print run. All right. Here's that shiny foily one. Number 2. Also lower print run. Because when they put out number 2, Image realized, oh, we have to make money on comics. We can't just put out 1 million books. All right. We'll just go ahead and nobody's interested in the Wildcats. How about a Wetworks number 1, Whilce Portacio's Vampires and Werewolves comic book. Start at $5. Some of his most superb art that he's ever done. All right, just so you guys know, we're $7 away from adding another comic to that one there. All right, so since we're probably going to go ahead and be ending the show here, I'm going to go ahead and start pulling the books from the back to sell those books. Where are my buyer's giveaway stickers? Oh, there it is. Canto number 1, Boss Logic, Virgin variant cover. This starts the whole story off. I'm going to start you guys at $5 on this one. It is a fantastic story, by the way. Just fantastic. I could not tell you to buy another book. It has so much heart. right, Ryan. This is a limited print of Gunslinger Spawn, Greg Capullo cover. We're gonna go ahead and start it at $5. This is a crazy price because this book goes for $15-$20. Maybe I shouldn't even sell it. Maybe I should put this one back in my box to put up on eBay. But here we go, $5. Okay, nobody on the Gunslinger. Speaking of Greg Capullo, Spawn Batman, Greg Capullo cover. This is the Spawn Batman #1 cover, the Virgin variant of that book. Just gorgeous. Capullo's kicks butt. Okay. This is the final book before I'm going to run the buyer's giveaway. This is homaging the Conan poster from the movie poster. This is Death Dealer. What issue? That's funny. It doesn't tell me what issue it is. Issue #1. It is limited, a limited edition cover. On the back, it's numbered. It's 362 of 666. That homaging the cover from Conan the Barbarian. $5 start. Last book out of what we're selling today. Okay. We're going to do the buyer's giveaway now. I'm going to run it. And that's where we're going to be at. Predator #3. Okay, and buyer's giveaway. Oh my gosh, why is it not letting me click on anything? All right, here we go. It started. Ryan and Lakeshore, you're the only two in the buyer's giveaway, guys. There we go. Oh, looks like you're both in there, so I'm going to go ahead and run it. Ryan, you won. Well, thank you both for buying so much stuff from me. I will. I will be. I will pack your stuff up. It'll be shipped out by. It'll either ship out today or tomorrow, depending on time and sleep. So we'll go from there. I will be having a show next Thursday. Next Thursday is going to be Marvel DC. I'm just going to have a bunch of Marvel, a bunch of DC, and we'll just see where it goes from there. And I might put up a video with a bunch of a snippet of some of the books. I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I will throw you. I'll throw the video. I'll throw it up. It'll probably be put up by tomorrow morning. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Thank you for coming to my show. And as my friend Big B McFly always says, share the love of comics with everyone you meet. You never know where it'll take you. See ya. Bye. If you know my show, I was just explaining we have what's called a progressive buyer's giveaway. The progressive buyer's giveaway is where basically we go. I didn't do any promotion on the show. I should have shut off. I've got some I feel like are good books to be added to this list today. Oh, got about one. It was in there. Oh well. Sorry, Gad. Okay. Let's get this done. 5, 5, 5, 8. Oh. Basket is invalid. What? Oh. Okay. That's fine. I gotta pee and then I'll. where you belong. What you doing? Oh. Is your sister in here already? Hey. Let's go. Nope. No, sis. Come on. You're just doing 2 milk and 1 cream. This is what we get for it. We saw the gallon and a half, so a gallon will be enough to get us through. Okay, so. Oh, you know what? I just realized I'm still streaming.